This area is, you know, people have their booths. You have all your booths and everything. You got bathrooms are right there. You got a couple bathrooms in this area here. You got your cage, you got your dance floor, everything. And then you got your full bar. And then I'll take you this way real quick. I'll take you outside. There's the bar staff. Everybody say hi. So this is your play area. This is more like a secondary bar, quieter. You got pool tables over here. You got a couple games, things like that. We also have a bunch of food that we brought out for everybody. And then you've got another bar area over here. So when we get bigger, this club can hold over 500 on just this side. So we have room to grow. You know how they say you need to create something that you can have room to grow. So hopefully at the mansion we were maxing out at 100. So I think that we can do much better here. So obviously this is a much area, and the lady that owns this, it's an interesting story. She bought this with her husband, and her husband passed away, unfortunately. So she is now sort of running it, but it's going out. She loves going to Thailand, and that's where she buys all of this artwork. And all of the different things that are on this side is artwork. And no, nothing is for sale, unfortunately. She is definitely, people have asked about being for sale and things like that. So obviously, and there's also bathrooms on this side too. If you need bathrooms, you can do that. Then Jay will come over this way. You see we got 3 pool tables here. Just help yourself. The pool tables are free. You just help yourself. You got pool tables all the way around. So really nice. I love the artwork. You can see all the pictures on the wall. I mean, look at some of this, Jay. I mean, this stuff is just amazing. I mean, it's just, some of this stuff is just incredible. It's just really neat stuff. So, pretty neat stuff, right?
Woo!
Yeah. So obviously this bar, you know, when it gets really busy, and they have like on Saturday nights, their busiest night obviously is on Saturday night. So this is what this all is. So, and then if you smoke or need to smoke, you can go outside this area here. You can go this way if you want, you don't have to, but I'm going out this way. So this goes all the way around, patio area. So you have games, you can hang out, smoke, play your little things, whatever you need to, or you can come this way, it doesn't matter. It just makes a big loop. And then that brings it back this way. So that's the club side of Eyez Wide Shut. So obviously this is where they check in. This is where your cell phone, when you bring your cell phone over, they put your cell phone in here and give you a little tag so that you don't take it into the playroom area.
Cool.
So we're going to go this way first.
Yeah, go to the left.
So these are all of the rooms that we rent out, and each room has a card, like a card for like a hotel, like a hotel. So these are all the rooms, and the way that we're doing them is you can rent out the rooms itself for the event. For the night. So it's your room, you can lock the door, you can play in there, you can keep the door open, whatever you want to. So there's quite a number of rooms here. I think there's 8 or 9. They got quite enough different ones, the different themes. They're on the website. And then you also have lockers here, and you got full shower. There's a full shower there, and bathroom, so that's good.
Good.
And then you also have another room down here. This is a dungeon. This is a dungeon area. It has a big bed. I didn't think it had a big bed, but they put the bed in. And this is sort of the voyeur room. This is a room that all the single guys get to come in here and they can hang out in here in this type of a room. So, and they get to watch the couples over there. So we're going to go back through. You can come back this way. It's a big loop around.
Men's room down there.
Men's room's down here. And then these young ladies here are here helping out, cleaning up. They'll be taking care of anything that needs to be done.
Women's room.
Women's room. Here.
Another big playroom, very special one.
Yep. So this is a big playroom. It has a couple more beds and stuff in here. This is another room that you can rent out privately also. Yep. I think that's like the Cowboys and the Indy Cowboys.
It's called Wild Wild West. It has 2 vibrating saddles in there.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So,
very nice, right?
This room is the dungeon. Do we have a dungeon master tonight?
We do not.
Okay. So we're going to work on that tonight or whatever. But this is a huge dungeon room. This is a pretty neat room where everybody come on in here. Look at that. Oh, you can be in. No.
No,
So-
isn't a safe world.
Yeah, no is not a safe word, not for me anyway. So obviously during a regular night, this would be a room that a lot of people would come in for BDSM. We do have a dungeon master or two that would actually run this room, and we do have some play toys and stuff like that. So this is a great room to do all that. If you want to experiment, you have any kind of other kinks or fetishes and stuff like that you want, obviously crosses and all kinds of other things, and a couple benches and swings over there, which makes it really nice and pretty unique room. And then I'm going to take you over to the main room. All right, so cool. We're moving along. So this is going to be the couples room. This is where the main play and all that kind of stuff happens. This is sort of the chill area. We can hang out. We can do our own music back here.
Now, as a bi event, are single males allowed back here?
Yes, single males are back here. Normally, typically during this, at this Eyez Wide Shut, single males aren't allowed back here. But because it is a bi event and because it is our event, we are allowing single males to roam free and do whatever here. So that's basically it. And
Cool.
then you got your other playroom. which is
Holy
back here.
shit!
You got
It
more.
just does not stop.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't been here either.
I've
have
never
you?
been. No.
Yeah. So there's other lockers there.
Wow.
And then you got a big playroom and stuff here. That's why you were saying you were going to bring your bench. I'm like, your swing. I'm like, we got all kinds of room. We got all kinds of swing. So come on in. We'll let everybody come on in and get a feel for what we got going on here. So this is pretty unique, and you got bathrooms here also on this end. So it's pretty neat. I think that pretty much covers it, right? We got towels and sheets and stuff over there.
Yeah, towels, sheets, more towels and linens and sheets here. Lysol wipes, Lysol.
Do they just help themselves if they want a sheet or
Yeah,
anything?
and then we got towel bins on either end. Please use the towel bins. Don't
Okay.
throw trash in there. And then we also got trash cans. Don't throw towels in there.
Yep.
Vice
So
versa.
it's a pretty.
Goes somewhere separately, or
No, the sheets can go with the towels.
Oh, sheets.
Forget those. I'm sorry. Whoever made those signs were a little
said
slow. I'm
sheets.
sorry
Yeah.
to tell you.
So in other words, it's a pretty unique, place. I think that it's a little bit upgrade from the mansion.
Shit, little.
Little?
That's an understatement there, Ricky.
So I think that a lot of you, have been really wanting to do the mansion. So we were doing a mansion party. It's a 7-bedroom, 4-bath house, and it was a pretty unique house, right, guys? And we had a really good time there, and it was really a neat place. But we were maxing out at 100 people or so. And now we're over 100. We're getting bigger. I think this has got a lot more parking. It's a little bit more what we want to do, and especially because they're willing to let us do it. And it is LGBT-friendly staff here. I think we're really excited about being able to do this and have this as being a little bit more of a once a month type of a deal. We got one coming up in June. The end of the month is going to be June. Actually, that's Pride. I think St. Pete Pride is that weekend. So that's going to be in June 28th or 26th or something like that.
27th.
27th, yeah, somewhere in that weekend. And then following that is going to be September. We're going to do one in September. So
Labor Day.
Labor Day weekend, yeah. So we're going to try to work with them again. Obviously, this is a new thing with the staff here and with us. And I think that, so far, other than their little hiccups here and there with security and the other things that they've got, I mean, it is what it is. That's part of their way that they've been doing it for so many years, and we're going to let them keep doing what we got to do. You guys used to have to deal with Teddy standing out front, and hopefully we're going to see Teddy tonight. I think he signed up that he might be here. But now we have more staff and more security here. So again, if anybody needs help or needs anything or has any questions, let me know. And we're just trying to keep this moving along. We're just trying to make it a safe place, and that was what took us so long to try to get another place. Was because we needed some place that I felt that was going to work for everything that we needed. Being safe, having fun, being LGBT friendly, clean, showers. That's hard to find all those things in that place. And that somebody's willing to work with us that don't want to charge us an arm and a leg. Yeah, they don't want you playing in those rooms. That's rinse it and clean it and get back to it type of thing.
Sexual activity.
Yeah. So
Everywhere else is fair game.
yeah, it's not a play shower type of thing because it is small, And that was the other thing. A lot of these play places, I hate to say it, they don't play. You go there and they hang out and drink, and then they want to go try to hook up somewhere else.
No place specific.
Right.
They haven't met our group yet.
Yeah, exactly. So for us, I wanted to make sure that we had a shower, and there's a shower here, so it's nice to do that. So please be respectful for it. I think that we're good there.
We've got shampoo, conditioner, and body wash available for you guys. And ask the housekeepers; they'll get you towels.
Yep. So with that being said, we're going to go back, and I think that we'll go back to the main dance floor, and then we'll see how many more people we're going to do, or try to do maybe a quick round robin, so everybody can introduce themselves. I know how you guys want to do that, and then you're free to do whatever. Huh? Gotta have that. Yeah, I think that's good.
Are you gonna pass around that microphone there, Ricky, so everybody can hear everybody?
I think we probably should.
Probably should.
Well, some people are shy about the microphone. We'll have to see. We have to put it in a cock. Put it in the end of a cock.
There you go.
You know, and then people do it. So those that don't know, and maybe those that are on the internet that don't know, or anywhere else at YouTube where we're showing this, is that we do a round robin where we let people go around the room real quick, and we don't want your life story. We want to know what's going on. We want to know if you're top or bottom, and if you're on prep. No, I mean, there's a lot of those kind of things that what are you into? What are you looking for? What you're not looking for? If you're new, if you're not new, and those kind of things help facilitate, the meeting. Because when I started this deal, that was one of the hardest things. One was trying to figure out if you were bi, or if you were in the closet, or if you were not into what you were into. That was one of the hardest things. The other thing was, what exactly are your rules? So a lot of times that takes a little bit of time. By that time, it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. So this helps to facilitate that, and I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll do that really quickly. We try to do it as quickly as possible. We've done 80, 90 people in 15, 20 minutes, so we're going to do that really quick here at 8 o'clock and then get through it so you guys can go and have a good time. There is also a food truck out front selling hot dogs. I know they're selling, I don't think they're selling tacos, but I know they're selling hot dogs. But wieners and hot dogs. But I know that we also have some pinwheels in the back and some other food, so please help yourself. We bought that so you guys don't have to bring food. I know that was another thing that was sort of a pain point where you guys had to stop at fucking Publix and get shit, So it is what it is. There's also waters, and there's a cooler down here, little waters. Please be respectful for that, because they don't really do that here. They make you go back over there dressed to get drinks. So that didn't make sense to me, because I know I like to play and have at least water, you know what I mean? So with that being said, we're going to go back over to the club side. So anybody got questions or anything? No. Everybody good?
Thank you, Ricky.
All right, guys. I love you so much.
Woo!
Let's do it. Thanks, guys. Love you.